And hello, YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of The Zone TV Movie Entertainment with me, your host, Jonathan, once again bringing you my thoughts and review for Tuesday night's episode of The Flash, Season 4, Episode 20. Now, this episode, it was an okay episode. It wasn't the greatest thing. I mean, this whole season hasn't been that great, personally. I love The Flash. He's one of my favorite DC characters. He's awesome. I don't know. They just slipped on a banana peel. No pun intended. But like they kind of missed the bullseye in this season. It's starting to be very like, come on, just get to the ending already, so we can get to season 5. I mean, that's always gonna happen with a lot of these TV shows. There's gonna be some people who don't like certain seasons. You know, certain people are gonna love all the seasons. You know, but that just happens. But let's see what happens when season 5 comes around. Hopefully, it's a lot better because this season right now. I'm not feeling it, but I'm still gonna watch it because I'm a big fan of the Flash. So, all right. So in this episode, you have we got to see some kind of a backstory between DeVoe and his wife, the mechanic. You know how they met, how they fell in love, how he was like putting his morals that he believed into her. We finally got to reveal his agenda throughout this whole season, which I'll get to in a minute as my negative, because it's like, really? This is your big plan the whole time? Okay, but and then, you have all that kind of cool flashbacks, because you barely get those in the Flash. It's not exactly like it's Arrow where it gives us flashback and it's so awesome. But with this flashback, I was just like, yay, cool. So then basically we go back to the modern day, and then you have DeVoe trying to steal some technology so he can build his machine. Now here's his big plan. Ready? You ready for the big plan? Most diabolical thing I've ever heard in my life. Very evil guy. He decides he wants to build a machine to wipe out humanity's intelligence so he can be the smartest person on the planet. I'll let that sink in for a minute. Okay. So you telling me DC's telling me this, that while Marvel has a guy with a big purple guy with 6 Infinity Stones about to wipe out the humanity of pretty much everybody, in that, just to make a point, which is a brilliant point. Go back and watch my Infinity War spoiler review because it's brilliant. Just now you're telling me you're going to have the guy who kind of has the same motivation but wipe out somebody's intelligence? Like, just to be, you could be superior person on the planet? It makes no sense. He's already the smartest person on the planet. Did he forget that dark matter affected his mind? He's more smarter than anybody on the planet. I mean, unless he goes to Marvel, that's a totally different situation. But really? That's the plan. No, it's not to have all the powers and take out everybody and wipe out everybody. No, his plan is to wipe out everybody's intelligence so he can be more superior. He's already superior. Why? What is this plan? I don't get this plan. But whatever. This whole DeVoe thing is really pissing me off, because honestly, that was the most stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life. Freaking Diaz and Arrow has better plans than this guy. It's like ridiculous. But anyway, I'm not gonna go crazy over about it. And then we have moments in this episode where the team is trying to figure out how to stop him. They go and do that. And then his wife, who finally decides, oh, I don't want you to do this. Don't kill them. This is not you. Don't come on, please. He's been killing people for the whole season, and now you have a conscience? Does that make any sense? No, it does not. I mean, come on. Now she realizes that because he's not paying enough attention to her. She's dressing all beautiful to get back that romance that she misses. And now she realizes that, oh, he's not paying attention to me. He's just going to kill people. And that's wrong. Come on. Please. Stop. That's not a Flash episode. That is just pathetic. That's sad. Wow, this episode kind of ticked me off. Like, really, I did not like this episode at all. This whole DeVoe thing is really bothering me. But it was the point. I was like, I can forgive certain episodes because it's just like, you have to build to it. I get it. But really? And then to top out all that, with the most powerful icing you can think of, you have Iris. Iris of all people. As much as I like her, I do question certain moments in her character. Is like, really, really, you gonna do that? I've come to grips where she's the leader. I guess she's married to the Flash. She's gonna be in charge and blah 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 blah. But what gives her any right to tell Caitlin what to do? I mean, if anybody could tell me out there why does she think that Caitlyn can't do anything for herself? I mean, let's look at the numbers here. First of all, Caitlyn is pretty smart. She's a doctor. She knows what the hell she's doing. Yeah. Regardless, she doesn't have her powers, but neither does Iris. But yet Iris gets to go out there with the team. Oh, hip hoppery, chipper and joy. I got a broken arm. I'm still gonna be out there risking my neck. When we spend the whole season just trying to protect her ass. I felt like, really, you gotta yell at Caitlyn for that just because she's trying to get back Killer Frost. She's just trying to do everything she can to get back Killer Frost. Could it hurt her? Yes, it can. We get it. But please, she knows what she's doing. She doesn't need a little babysitter. Like, seriously, Iris needs to calm down for like 5 minutes. But other than that, at least we got the cool thing about this episode, which I'm like, I kind of figured this was going to happen because he finally got to see that mystery girl again. And what happens? Well, she kind of uses her super speed and disappears. That was cool. Why? Because now it kind of confirms that she's Dawn Allen. Or she could be somebody else. We still don't know who she is. I'm still thinking she's Dawn Allen, their daughter from the future. I just feel that it could be somebody else. The reason I picked that she's Dawn Allen is because, I don't know, I have a feeling that something's going to happen to Barry in the finale. I don't know what's going to happen to him. Because so far she's seen everybody except her own mother. Kind of weird that she sees everybody else. Her grandfather, her step-grandmother, whatever, Seal is to her, whatever. Or her grandmother, whatever it is. Caitlyn, Cisco, Wells. She sees everybody, including Barry. But she doesn't see Iris. Why is that? Maybe Iris told her in the future, don't see me, it can mess up the future. I don't know. I'm just taking guesses here. I just don't know what it is. But that kind of intrigues me about who really could she be? Could she really be their daughter? And maybe Iris sent her back for something because something happens to Barry? I just don't know. Or she could be somebody else. She has the same color as Barry's powers, but she also has kind of a little purple when Iris had speed. I get that. But, hey, they can be tricking us right now for all we know. For all we know, she could be Zoom's daughter or Eobard Thawne's daughter. We don't know. The Reverse Flash's kid. We have no idea. But I'm just gonna stick to Dawn Allen. I think she is either that or his grandchildren. Pardon me. But yeah, who knows? But seriously, this whole episode was just like a waste. I did not like this episode at all. I thought it was the worst out of all of them so far. But well, hopefully next week's episode is a lot better because I don't know about this whole season. This whole season is not my favorite right now. This is why Flash is kind of up and down a lot for me. But like I said, I still like the Flash a lot. I'm still gonna see it moving forward because Caitlyn's in it, so at least I have that. So at least, and Barry, of course, them two. Kind of want them to get together, but that's never gonna happen. But whatever. So leave me a comment below. Let me know what you guys thought about it, and stay tuned for more. And thank you very much, and have a good day.